What's up guys, Ryan here with Texsource. We're at the Printing United trade show. I'm here with Harshil. He's with M&R Global and the whole M&R brand. We're here with the Rival. We're going to take you guys around this press, show you the different functions it has. It's a whole lot different than what we're used to. It's actually going to be better. And we're excited about this journey with M&R.
Yeah, so this one's a 12 station.
This is 8 color 12 station, right?
Yeah.
8 color 12 station. So what most screen printers want to know is how many pieces per hour can you get on something like this?
So the Rivals can run up to 1160 pieces an hour. So this is as fast as it can go. So this is the math for the maximum print stroke. So the print size is 16 by 20 inches.
Okay.
So the 1160 pieces per hour is for the full print stroke length.
This comes in a 8 color, 10 station, 12 color, 10 color, 10 station.
Yeah, so it comes in an 8, 10 and a 12 color. Yeah, so basically we have an icon-based logic. It becomes very easy and convenient for the operator to understand the interface, and we have a lot of different modes. So it got a lot of smart programs in it.
Smart program, okay.
Yeah, so these programs, for instance, right now the machine is running in the idle mode where the machine is only indexing and the flashes are warming up to preheat the pallets. So for that you don't need to, conventionally you would have to bypass all the print heads and then turn on the flashes. But since we have this mode called idle mode, all you got to do is click on that and all the print heads will automatically be bypassed.
Can you control the flash unit from this?
So we have our own line of flashes on the M&R Global, so you can control the flash timing. Once you go inside any of the heads, you can go onto the flash and then you can control the time or flash duration from the HMI.
And that's major for screen printers as well. Flash units
Yes.
on other autos that are out there, you can only control the flash by going over to the actual flash.
Yes.
Here with the M&R Global Rival, you can control the flash temp and time from this system. Also good about this interface, the smart system, is what Harshil's going to show us is the maintenance. A lot of autos nowadays are coming out with the maintenance schedules that'll actually prompt you on the system.
So we have a screen on the main screen of the HMI called maintenance schedule. You can go there and what it shows is the procedures and the respective images of what maintenance needs to be done and at what frequency. So you can go to the next pages and run across through all of this. Now apart from this, what we also have is a minder system. So what it does is it automatically, after 100,000 prints, it gives a pop-up notification on the screen which alerts the operator that he has to do the maintenance now.
Yep.
He can try to skip this up to 3 times and then he will have no option then to go on that screen and actually do the maintenance.
Gotcha. You see how this machine, it's not in motion right now, but the heads will function up and down on this tall cylinder, which is called a...
This is the pneumatic cylinder for the up-down motion.
So we got a pneumatic cylinder for up and down. Also, what's different about this auto, and really great that not a lot of other autos have, is the squeegee system that they have.
But just to give you a brief overview, we have like a very unique system. It's called the Squeegee Pressure Equalization System. So ideally what a printer would need is a uniform pressure from front to back and from left to right. So what this system essentially does is it automatically balances the printing pressure when it's printing. This is because we have a very unique system integrated with our pneumatic cylinders inside the print carriage. What it does is it automatically balances off any variations that you may have on the pallet or on the rubber front, because screen printing has a lot of variables.
Yep.
So when you're printing, you want to achieve best results in the lesser number of strokes that you can. So what we've seen in the past, that are customers that are printing on different brand machines versus when they are printing on these machines, they always tend to print it on lesser number of strokes, because of which there is lesser ink consumption and more productivity which they can achieve on these machines.
And this system's not even on the Sportsman or Diamondback or Gauntlet. This is just on the
Copperhead line of machines.
Only on the Copperhead line of machines. And I'm used to the Copperhead system and the individual cylinders that are on there that you have to screw down to change your squeegee pressure, squeegee angle. Where Harshil is saying this is a completely new design system that the entire, all 4 points, you could say, of the squeegee will have the equal pressure through that entire print stroke. So that's a new design system that this Copperhead series has, which is really good. And it's a lot easier. You really never have to change. Once this is set, you're pretty much never have to move it again.
So ideally, you can also, it won't impose any challenges because the operator will never have to manually set up the pressure from these knobs. The pressure is always, need to be set up from this dial gauge, which you can record because it has a gauge here.
Yep.
And this is only to adjust the flood bar, the pressure of the flood bar.
Yep.
So it's even better because the operator will not have to remember at what position he set his pressure at.
And some of you guys out there know from old autos, those cylinders that are on top of this press on the old ones were a pain to deal with, always. So this is a really nice new system that they have.
Then we have the pneumatic controls for the frame locks for the frames with the manual support. So this is again something new. The screens can be locked with the help of these pneumatic locks, but then you have these manual backup just in case you lose electricity.
Yep.
Or in case you want to continue your job on the next day and you want to turn off the compressor. Yeah, so these functions are usually used to control the machine during the sampling, and it can be used during the manual mode. This is to get the print head working and operational during the manual mode. Now we have some cool features on these three ends. So these are used to jog the pallets left and right during the manual mode, and this is the call feature. So let's assume you're setting up like a two-color job on this machine, and the first screen is on this head and the second screen is probably on that head, the one right there on the last. So once you're done setting up your screen on this one and you want to do the test print, you will call the pallet on this position, and then when you want to print the second color, you will press the call button here, and then you'll press the call button on that head. So what it will do is it will automatically take the pallet from this position to that position. So all you gotta do is just pull it out, lock.
Very easy.
And then you can clean your screens right there. You get it down. It's very easy. So all you gotta do is just move it as per your requirements on the print size, and your stroke is set as per that.
So what M&R Global's done is made everything extremely simple.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole system is easy to use. From the print stroke to the call button to be able to send the one pallet to the other side of the auto. This whole system through the Rival series, is a whole lot more simple.